Disguised, written by Joseph Street Jr. He moved through women like shifting seasons, soft enough to feel harmless, warm enough to melt defenses, cold enough inside to never stay. He didn't know how to love. Not really. No one ever taught him how to hold a woman without gripping too tight, without talking too much, without mistaking her warmth for something he was entitled to. He learned something else, how to look like a man worth trusting. He practiced tenderness in the menu, memorized sincerity like monologues, perfected the slow smile, the steady eye contact, the gentle voice that said, "I'm here for you," even when he wasn't. He dressed himself in patience, buttoned up compliments like Chris Collars, walked with the gait of a man who healed, even though he broke a little even more every time they believed him. He knew exactly when to listen, when to touch a trembling hand, when to whisper, "You're safe with me," though safety was the last thing he knew how to offer. He wasn't malicious, just hollow, a man shaped by absence of affection, reaching for a woman the way a drowning man reaches for anything that floats, not to cherish it, but to survive it. So he learned to be perfect, perfectly attentive, perfectly intoxicating, perfectly convincing, a reflection of what each woman longed for. A mirror polished with lies he believed only in the moment he said them. He read their insecurities like scripture, their desires like sheet music, and played each note with flawless precision. He told them what they waited years to hear, held them like priceless things, kissed them like he knew the taste would last forever. But truth simmered beneath the skin. He wanted their hearts. He didn't have to feel his own. He wanted their souls, so he didn't have to face his emptiness. He collected devotion the ways others collected memories, as proof he still mattered, even if he couldn't feel it. And when their love grew real, and their eyes softened with trust, when their guard fell like a final curtain, that's when he shifted. That's when the honesty in his smile lost its glow. That's when the warmth in his hands went cold. Because he didn't know how to stay, not without being found out, not without being seen, not without risking someone touching the aching hollow inside him and realizing there's nothing left to hold. So he vanished every time, leaving behind half-answered prayers, ghosts of promises, and the echo of perfection that was never real. Some call him heartless, some call him cruel, but he calls himself something else, disguised. A man who only knew how to love when pretending, a man who only felt whole in moments someone believed he was everything he never learned to be. And every night, when the light goes out and rehearsed charm fades, he lies awake, a weight of a stolen affection heavy on his chest, wondering if someone, someday, will see past his flawless lies and teach him the one thing he never learned, that love isn't a disguise. He doesn't have to be perfect to be real.